I want first to talk about my constituent, Kate Jeffrey. She's an Australian by birth, and she married her husband in Banbury in 1992. And they returned to Australia shortly thereafter, but have since came back to the UK, her husband's home, in 2017. And they have settled here, and Kate has built her life here. And now I'm happy to say that she's decided to make North East Fife her home. It's a lovely home. So when last April the time came for Kate to apply for an indefinite leave to remain, she did so. And that happened on the 26th of April, almost 8 months ago. And in making that application, Kate also applied for an exemption from the Life in the UK test due to her severe dyslexia. That means that she can never study or take the test. It is so severe. And indeed, she did this with the formal written support of her GP, and that's no mean feat considering the waiting times to see GPs these days. But this, sadly, Sir Christopher, is where things started to go wrong. In June, her exemption was refused on the grounds that GP support didn't count as evidence of a diagnosis. And Kate started to worry, therefore, about her right to remain. And so she reached out to my office for assistance, paid out of her own pocket for a private diagnosis, and sought legal advice. Now, evidence in support of Kate's application was sent by my office and her solicitor to the Home Office on multiple occasions between June and August, but no acknowledgement of their receipt was provided, and there was no trace of that evidence when we rang for updates. We know that the Life in the UK test has serious flaws, and the Home Office knows it too because of the inquiry I referenced by the House of Lords Justice and Home Affairs Committee, which concluded in June of last year. Accessibility of the test for applicants with long-term physical and mental conditions, like Kate, was one of the very specific issues highlighted. That the threshold to be exempt from the test is very high. Now, that's understandable, but although the government claims to have adaptations available to accommodate individuals, no information on those adaptations is available to applicants.